Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Chris. I'm a very recreational rower who lives in Okeechobee, Florida, as you may have guessed from the name of my channel. This channel is going to focus mainly on my journey with the Oartec DX rowing machine, which I've recently purchased. This video, I'm going to just introduce myself a little bit, talk a little bit about, my choice of the Oartec, why I decided to go with it, the things that were important to me, and hopefully kind of help others with their decision. So, about myself, I learned to row while I was in high school about 20 years ago. I was actually a coxswain, but I was trained to row when whenever we had downtime, they'd let me get in the boat and pull the oars. And uh, once, of course, I got too big to cox, I quit. uh, so I took a couple years off. Eventually, I spent one semester rowing while I was at UCF in Orlando, but again quit when it got a little too tough for me and school got in the way and all that sort of thing. After that, I took about an 8-year break before the bug kind of bit me again, and I decided to join a rowing club where I was living in North Palm Beach, but an underlying back problem that I had picked up uh, really sidelined me for that. I was only able to row for about 4 months during that stretch. Uh, Again, took about 8 years off. In that time, I had back surgery, and just this year, 2021, decided I wanted to get back on the water. So I joined a rowing club out in Vero Beach. I do have to drive over an hour to get there. I am able to do that a couple of times a week, but I wanted to supplement that on the water time with a rowing machine here at my house. So, I did some research. I discovered, the benefits of a dynamic rowing machine being a little better on your back, and also really simulating the on the water feel a lot more than a static rowing machine like the Concept 2 Model D or E, which of course we're all very familiar with. I was in my research, I started to lean more towards the Oartec DX as it seemed to be a little less expensive, but still be very, very competitive with the other, popular dynamic machines like, the RP3, and then stuff like, almost not comparable, but the Coffee Simulator and the Bio Rower. I never really considered the Concept 2 dynamic because I just didn't really hear anything good about it. And even though it's a little cheaper than the Oartec, it just didn't seem like the price was worth getting a lesser product. Now, that being said, the Oartec DX is around $2,000, which makes it twice as much as a Concept 2 Model D or E. And of course, the Concept 2 is, those are the standard indoor rowing machines. It's what you see used everywhere. And of course, it's the standard for indoor competition. But that being said, my priorities were really more about just maintaining my fitness for, on the water stuff, and then just protecting my back. So I ordered the Oartec DX last week, and so far my experience with them has been really great. I had sent them an email earlier this year while I was doing my research, and I was actually surprised that the founder, Matt Roach, um, emailed me back. When you email info@Oartec, it's likely the person that responds will be the founder of the company, Matt Roach himself, which to me is really cool. I really like that hands-on approach that he takes with this machine. It really shows that he takes a lot of pride in it, I think. Um, and as soon as I made my order last week, he actually emailed me again to touch base with me to say, hey, I remember you emailed me earlier, and just wanting to follow up. And so the machine will arrive tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about it. It only took 1 week from the day that I ordered it for it to arrive. So, I'm planning on doing an unboxing video. As I move forward with the channel, I'll be doing weekly updates with how my progress is going. As you can see behind me, I've got this calendar. I'll be following the Pete's Plan for Beginners. And so as I move along, you can kind of follow me. I'm really starting this vlog so that I can kind of help to fill a gap. While there is information online about the Oartec, there's not a ton of it on YouTube. There's no, as far as I've found, there are no other unboxing videos. There's really nobody that gives a more lengthy review of it other than just like, here's an Oartec, here's a concept to, I like the Oartec, or, whatever, those sorts of things. Really very minimal. So I'm kind of looking to fill that gap for people, so that anyone like me who's looking can hopefully find themselves a little bit more informed. I also hope that having you guys following me along this journey will actually to help motivate me to keep rowing. I think that's a big part of any kind of indoor exercise. Whether it's a bicycle or a treadmill, sometimes it can be difficult to uh, maintain motivation to keep going. So, I hope you'll like this video. I hope you'll subscribe to the channel and kind of give me that little bit of support, even if it's just a quick view to just see where I'm going. That would help me out a lot. So, uh, thanks for watching. Look out for my unboxing video of the Oartec DX, which should be coming soon. And hopefully you'll, be interested enough to follow along a little bit. So, thanks.